Hello, Ozians. Welcome back to the channel. My name is John, known as the Oz Professor on socials. If you connect on Instagram or TikTok or anywhere else, I'm probably there sharing my Wizard of Oz / Wicked collection with the world. This space is where I can do a little bit more of a deep dive into some of my items and share my extensive collection with all of you. We're going to do little segments and I will showcase what I have. And I thought you could get involved in the fun. Now, obviously this can't work today because you didn't know anything about this because you're not psychic. But if you put the comment in this video, comment a specific item or a category of product, and I will search my collection and see if I have the Wizard of Oz / Wicked represented in that item. So for instance, if you were to say something like candles, I would show you all of my Wizard of Oz candles that I have, or maybe gummy bears. I do have some gummy bears. Candy, I do have Wizard of Oz candy. Dolls, books, records, DVDs. Think of any kind of item, put it in the comment below. I'll pick one for the next video and we'll do a deep dive into that specific brand or type of product and how the Wizard of Oz has been celebrated in that space. So, since you didn't know anything about that today, I'm going to get us kicked off with this little series. And I thought, given the source material and our love for the Wizard of Oz, there is no better place to start on this journey together than with a pair of fantastic shoes. Let's take a look. And I would be completely remiss if I did not start off the shoe segment with probably the most interesting, valuable, and unique shoes in my collection. These are a set of authentic replica ruby slippers down to the same size that Judy Garland wore. It is number 132 out of only 250 made. This was the first wave of the Icon Designs replica ruby slippers. There was another wave that was a Yellow Brick Road edition after this initial 250. You know, it's the second edition if it's got like a yellow base instead of the black. But these are so beautiful, gorgeous. I don't touch them or take them out. I know they're not the real things, but they're close enough in my heart. And so I just think that these are beautiful and a perfect way to start off the celebration of shoes in the land of Oz. These next shoes were released on March 4th, 2015 by Nike. They are a pair of Dorothy-inspired skateboarding shoes from the Nike SB Dunk Low lineup, inspired by the classic character of Dorothy. Now, this was the first pair of Nikes that I had seen inspired by the land of Oz. My brother is a pilot in the Navy, and he called me one day at one of the bases he was at, and he says, "Do you want these Wizard of Oz Nikes?" And I'm like, I didn't know they existed, so sure. And he picked them up for me. Right now, these can go on eBay and third market sellers for a hefty price, between $500 to $1,500. They retailed for $100 when they were being sold originally. You'll see the inside is actually a Yellow Brick Road sole. We have red laces for the ruby slipper. It's supposed to be inspired by the tornado on the sides. There is no official Wizard of Oz imagery on these pair of Nike SB. They are more so inspired from the land of Oz. And these are, again, pretty hard to come by. I don't find these shoes very comfortable to wear with my feet, so I don't wear them. I just keep them in the collection. Now, back this last December, Nike came out with some official Wizard of Oz shoes, and so let's see what they did for round two. All right, so just back in December, I spent the entire month becoming a sneakerhead and figuring out how to get these limited edition shoes that were coming out, and of course I secured them. These were just released in December by Nike SBs, and these are officially licensed, sanctioned, Wizard of Oz inspired. And you can see on the back it says "There's no place like home" embroidered on that. Even the Nike SB logoing is actually inspired by the iconic images of the Wizard of Oz. On the inside, on the sole, you'll actually see an image of the Wicked Witch with the flying monkey with the Nike logo on there. And it did come with a nice dust bag, and it came with some secondary soles featuring the monkey and then featuring the Wicked Witch. And so these ones, again, I do not wear them. They just do not fit my type of feet very well, but they are beautiful and I couldn't not have these in my collection. So I just put them up, and one day when I die, my son can sell it for an inheritance. I don't know. Now, as a Wizard of Oz collector of my entire life, there have always been types of items that I've wanted to add to my collection, and historically, Warner Brothers has not been the best when it comes out to merchandising for their Wizard of Oz property. Thankfully, Wicked came in this last year and really saved the day. There were so many types of items that I've always wanted to have an Oz spin to, and I finally was able to get it during Wicked season. If you've not been following me on social, I think I might have purchased 99.9% of available Wicked merch, including some of what I'm about to show you, and I'm so glad with zero regrets. Let's dig into some of the shoes that have been made available in Wicked season. First up, I have always wanted Wizard of Oz Crocs. I've always wanted Wizard of Oz Crocs, and so when Wicked Crocs came available, I was on board. So if you've not seen them, there were two different styles of Crocs available for Wicked. This is what I call the Elphaba Croc. It has these Elphaba's iconic gibbets in there. We've got her hat, Defy Gravity, the Wicked logo. On this side, we have an image of Elphaba right here, Shiz logo, and that one says Wickedly Beautiful. These are fantastic. I have two pair, one I wear out, one I keep up, just in case the ones that I wear out, because when are we gonna get Crocs again? And then I did order a pair of the Glinda Crocs. I don't wear these out in public. And funny story, they never sent me my Elphaba Crocs, so my first Crocs that I got were Glinda. I sent an email back and I said I didn't get my Elphaba ones. It took a month and a half to finally get them, and when they sent me another pair of Glinda as well. So I have two pairs of these Glinda Crocs. I took the gibbets off of my spare one, put them on my Wicked one, so it's like a mashup. But these are the Glinda Crocs. They are so fun. I love cleaning in my Glinda Crocs. I will get the vacuum and I'll put these on with my Wicked robe, and I'll get all done up with my Glinda pajamas and just have a fun time. You'll notice there are Glinda's bubbles on the outside, and then the gibbets that are included with this one. We have Glinda and her bubble, Ariana's that iconic imagery. We've got the Glinda logo. This one says the best witch of all, Glinda's bubble, which is so cute, Glinda's crown, and then a pink Shiz medallion. These are so iconic. I am so glad that these are part of the collection, but there's even more shoes that I wear almost daily. So I go by the Oz Professor online, and that's just not like a random thing. I am actually a professor and an instructor in real life. And so I said, if I was in the land of Oz, I'd probably be a professor there too. So Aldo shoes are a shoe brand that I buy a lot of my shoes from. I have to be dressed professionally in a lot of situations. I love Aldo shoes, always have. When they came out with the Wicked line, I was obsessed. It fit the vibe. It was exactly what I wanted in multiple different types of shoe. And so I got multiples of each of these shoes just in case one wore out and I needed duplicates. So one of my favorites, the school that I work at, our colors are green. The school that I attend, colors are green. Green is very much my signature color, has been for forever. So these, are you kidding? They are so beautiful. I always get stares when I wear these at work because the vibe is just immaculate. Sparkly, shimmery, gorgeous shades of green. Obsessed. And these ones I also had to get multiple pairs of. It was actually last year I was a featured speaker at a regional conference in Seattle. And because Seattle's the Emerald City, I actually did 6 presentations that were themed to the Wizard of Oz. And I'm like, these shoes would have been really helpful had they been out when I was doing that. So I got 2 pairs of these as well because these are just iconic from Aldo. Iconic. And if something doesn't necessarily go with the green sparklies that I just showed you, this goes with almost everything. But I mostly wear green nowadays. So these are just perfect. Love, love, love them. And this is actually my last pair of Oz shoes. Like I said, we don't usually get really cute things like this, but Wicked has spoiled us. So this is the last pair in the Aldo men's collection. These are some high top sneakers. They are super plushy and comfortable. They have the Wicked logo right here. Just nice and plain and black. They are comfortable, except I don't know if I just got them too big, but when I wear them to the theme parks, my feet are slipping, but they still look really cute. So regardless, I did not get 2 pairs of these because the budget was budgeting, but these ones are so cute. I only wear them on special occasions. And I love all of my Wizard of Oz / Wicked shoes. So, this is episode 1 of What's in the Oz Professor's Collection Shoe Edition. Make sure to comment below the type of item you want to see from my collection. Make sure to check out my other videos, like and subscribe. Connect with me on Instagram, TikTok, wherever you get your short form content. I will probably be there. And be sure to check back for the latest in Oz news, collectible information, ideas, updates. I've got it all for you right here because I'm the Oz Professor. Until next time, to Oz. Hey Ozian, thanks so much for tuning in. Make sure to like and subscribe before you head out. And also make sure to check me out on any short form content platforms. If you're interested in picking up any of my exclusive Wizard of Oz themed design, check out the Munchkin Lane Market at munchkinlanemarket.etsy.com. I've got some mugs and some little garden flags, some apparel. I'm obsessed with it. Make sure to check that out if you're interested. And as always, connect with me on eBay, TikTok, Instagram at The Oz Professor. To Oz!